YouTube, chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, chicks.
Listen, Chick Smooth.
Hey, Chick Smooth. Appreciate all the coverage that you've been doing. I've been watching your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Hey, man, you guys know how it goes. When it rains or pours, Ebro is officially going through his own 20v1. After getting fired from HOT97, every single day he wakes up, somebody else is on social media attacking him. From Drake to DJ Vlad to academics to older rappers, and now the worst enemy you could ever possibly have, 50 Cent. This man did so much damage to New York radio that he just cannot catch a break. You know it's bad when you leave a job or you get fired and everybody is mostly happy that you're not there anymore. Usually when good people get fired, people say, nah, man, nah, him, he should never have lost that job. That company is gonna miss him. But when it comes to Ebro, everybody is saying good riddance, HOT97. Thank you for saving New York radio. Now, yesterday, Ebro and Rosenberg were having a conversation about who exactly it was that ruined New York hip-hop. I know, it's crazy, guys. The radio gatekeepers don't think radio gatekeeping is the reason why New York hip-hop was ruined. Imagine somebody that's been gangbanging their whole life, that just went on a whole shootout last month and killed people, come out and tell you, hey, man, we gotta come together to stop the violence in this city. Nigga, it's you. You're the violence. Now, Ebro said he blamed 50 Cent for not wanting to come together and work with any New York artists. Here's what he said.
I told 50 he ruined New York hip-hop. He spun it back around on me talking about I ruined New York hip-hop, and then all of his fans and fanatics ran with that. But first, it was 50 Cent who ruined New York hip-hop. Y'all know. Nobody wanted to work together. People who was already popping in the city was like, you know, everybody was hemming and hawing and soft shoeing because nobody wanted to work together because 50 Cent was so popping. So that's where that narrative comes from. Now, Rosenberg, if we were to really go through the documentation of the amount of opportunity given to New York rappers in my term or in my tenure at HOT97, how do you think I would fare when you really grade it?
It's not even true that 50, quote unquote, ruined New York hip hop, but he did it more than you did. Neither of you did, by the way. The problem was riding. And people want, oh, I did it again. It's people copycatting other people. And when New York lost its creativity and wanted to start sounding like the South, that to me is when things fell off a cliff. It really wasn't about any program director or one artist. It was about lazy people, lazy DJs too. Lazy DJs who were like, the hot thing's Atlanta.
But one, I also think to some degree you would factor in there the internet.
You ran with the narrative because you thought it was fun and good promo. But
no, I love it. I mean, but it was me and 50 going back and forth.
Right, and that's a fun thing to do. But the truth is, it was a completely invalid statement. It was 50 being Trump, which he is in a lot of ways. 50 was Trump. He knows he divided hip-hop, and so he turned it on someone else. It was complete nonsense, but you ran with it because it was fun.
Well, just like he's been doing all year long, 50 Cent responded back to Ebro. 50 said, that's why I put in the word to have your show taken off the air. You can't just go around saying nasty things about people. Now, I'm not even going to try to fact check if 50 actually had a hand in Ebro getting fired up there, because knowing 50, he probably did. But when it comes to New York radio, Ebro, you gotta take accountability, brother. For many years, a lot of us that lived in the tri-state would always hear DJs saying, yo, I don't control the music that we play on the station. Ebro does. Ebro was the one who had pull up there at the station. So that means if he wanted to keep putting New York music at the forefront, he would have done so. 50 Cent is not the only artist from New York. If he refused to work with New York artists, there's a bunch of other artists you can choose from. But instead, Ebro chose to glaze and play only trap music and drill music, which made a lot of New York artists feel like, well, if I want to get my song played on the radio, that means I gotta start making drill music and trap music like Southern rappers. And of course, payola also played a huge part in it. When radio DJs started getting paid to play music, it was pretty much over at that point. That's when it became about whose label had more money to spend than the actual talent of the artist. Now, remember earlier in the video when I told you guys a lot of these older artists are coming out and attacking Ebro? Well, Saigon came out yesterday and he actually blamed Ebro for pretty much destroying and blackballing his career. Saigon posted this old picture with him and Ebro. He said the only reason I am happy to see Ebro finally out of that specific position is because he was definitely using his personal feelings to hinder motherfuckers' lives and careers. Anyone who has followed my career knows how this guy single-handedly destroyed what I had worked my whole life for. Those who don't know, long story short, on this day we took this picture in the Hamptons, I played him a verse Jay-Z had given me before anybody because I knew he was the program director at HOT97. And I assumed we were friends. I told him how Atlantic Records was a radio-driven label and they weren't gonna put my album until I had what they considered a radio hit, and Jay-Z saved the day for me. Thanks again, Hov. Ebro knew how much this record meant to me. Imagine Ken Drake's verse on Versace. Ouch. I can remember vividly something on his face told me he wasn't happy for me. God damn, Ebro, say it ain't so. Like I didn't deserve a Jay-Z feature, even after years and years of grinding to get my name out there. To sum it up, a few weeks later, I get into a little scuffle with Mobb Deep at SOB's club. No blood, no cops, no injuries, no cancellations. They still performed after I escaped the ass whooping I would have gotten had I not defended myself. The next day, I get a call from Atlantic Records CEO, not happy at all. He said Ebro told him I was banned from HOT97 for an entire year and none of my music could be played. That's where the relations with Atlantic and I went super bad. They wouldn't invest another penny in me. I called and asked Ebro why he would do that, knowing all I had been through to get to that point, and he said it's my policy. He said we banned 50 when his people shot the game at the station. He said we banned Nori when they had a shootout at the station too. He was comparing a light scuffle where I was attacked and defending myself with my fist to motherfuckers having shootouts at the actual radio station. My heart knew he just didn't feel like I deserved to win. I was bitter about that shit for like 15 years. My whole life would have been different had he not done that. Anyway, I still don't want to see another man down regardless to what he did to me. Stay up, Ebro. So there you guys go. This is just one of, I'm sure, many stories from an artist out there who all feel like Ebro fucked up their music career. Basically, if Ebro did not fuck with you, your music was not getting any spins on HOT97. I'm sure we're going to get more and more stories like these. You guys get in the comments below. Do you guys think 50 had something to do with Ebro getting fired? And also, in your own opinion, who do you guys think ruined New York hip-hop radio? Like this video, subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys later, man.
I know, but I'm not Troy Ave. You can't take one artist and say,
you're not
listen.
even Troy Ave yet.
Exactly. I'm not Troy Ave.
But that's what I'm saying. So we play Troy Ave all day.
I don't hear Troy Ave all day.
Y'all play him all day.
Y'all play him, and we respect. Y'all play him when y'all under the microscope. You know what I'm saying? When artists come and they say, yo, why y'all not playing records?
No,
when
but we
it's
definitely
OG?
give records a chance. We have to try them out. But if
No, that's
people
what
are
I'm
not
saying.
receptive to it, then
Okay,
you can't
that's
keep
what I'm
playing.
saying.
No, Lord, shout out. It's me and him gonna get into it because this is that bullshit rap.
No, but listen, that's what I'm saying.
You're not doing the work.
But listen.
And shout to Troy Ave. That's my dude. We showing mad love.
Yeah.
Right? He's not going on tour neither. He's holding out.
Not going on tour with 50?
No, he going to clubs. That's
he was
club
going on tour with
dates.
50.
Club dates. That's
Oh.
different. I'm talking about selling tickets.
So listen, but
where
what
people go on
what did-
Ticketmaster and buy your
What
ticket
did
early.
Lord just say? You have to give the records a chance.
We do.
But we
No,
do.
And
but
they
listen,
break-
this is what I'm asking.
Breaking ass rappers.
This is what I'm asking.
Complaining.
So what's up with giving my record a chance?
We'll see if it's good.
So you gonna give it a chance?
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna play
can
it right
play it.
now.
No,
Let's
I don't
play
mean just right now.
Oh, you
I
want us
mean,
to play you
we
100
need-
times
No, not
and make
100.
people fall in love with your ass, but you not out here doing the tours.
Nah, what does tours have to do with radio? Though?
Because
What
it
I'm
gets in
asking.
front of the people and you touch the people.
No doubt,
It don't
no doubt.
matter. It don't. If you're not doing shows, it don't matter what the radio's playing. It's
I
not
know
helping you.
certain Southern artists that y'all play that ain't doing
Like
shows
who?
like that.
Like who?
I ain't gonna name nobody. I ain't starting no beefs. And
It's
nothing
not
like
about
that.
beef.
But what I'm saying
then
is,
they must have the clubs hot. Then they must have the
but we
clubs
not
hot.
in the clubs.
Because Future's on tour and he's on the radio.
When we go to the
Meek's
clubs,
on tour, he's on the radio.
When we go to the clubs will say, yo, we playing what's hot on radio. Why must New York radio, not all radio, New York radio say, yo, we playing what's hot in the clubs. I'm not in the club. How about y'all do
So
this?
where
the
are
club,
you, though?
The club opens at what? 10, closes at 2. So play club music from 10 to 2.
No,
play
club-
but
the
when
clubs
we in our
open at-
cars,
the clubs
we
open
wanna
at
hear
1.
hip hop in New York, whatever time. Play it up until then. But when y'all play it all day, all I'm asking is to let the people hear these records, let them determine what's hot and what's not. Because my records only get played when people are either just waking up or they going to sleep.